Welcome, young little boys who watch me, and like the one or two females that do. I present to you the console peasant tier list, where the best of the best duke it out between their peasantry. Yes, I completely stole this list from Idubbbz. No, I totally didn't do it to trick the algorithm and get people to click the video. No. I did this because I'm creative and unique and original. Yeah, let's go with that. Shut up. Behold the 7 tiers of peasantry: S, A, B, C, D, E, and F, each with their own respective level of peasantry. And to get featured on this list, you have to be, well, uniquely retarded. And that's why we have our contestants. Let us start. To start off the list, we have everyone's favorite and forgotten Foxy Games UK, who used to go by PlayStation News Now. A lovely Brit. One who made a video that was intended to goad people like me and Rags, and we responded to it, and then he ended up blocking us, even though he said he wanted a response to that video. And then he ended up making a really half-assed apology. Why was all of this done? Well, it was all done because somebody insulted the PS4 Pro, and he claimed that PC gamers were simply insecure about the power of the PS4 Pro.
An Ark Survival developer who probably nobody's ever heard of made a claim, a very bold claim at that the PS4 Pro is the equivalent of a $900 PC, and the so-called master race lost their goddamn minds. Triggered. The PC gaming rig these elitist plebs have is so incredibly, so powerful, so future-proofed that they can't stop thinking and commenting about consoles.
Normally, I'd put this guy on a C or a B, but Foxy Games UK in some ways shaped up. I mean, he still got us blocked. He's still a PlayStation propaganda channel, but he's learned from his mistakes, for the most part. So we're gonna go ahead and place him in a D. But hold up, I almost forgot. For the longest time, Foxy Games UK was using a picture of a pixelated fox, one that was done by an artist, and he had no permission to be using it, to the point that the artist was let known, and he went out of his way to ask Foxy Games UK to take it off. So geez, using someone else's art for monetary gain without permission, I don't know. I think that moves Foxy back up to a C, just the perfect spot. Up next, we have a very forgettable peasant, and the only reason he's forgettable is because, well, my videos are forgettable. Harmon Smith, otherwise known as the biggest Nintendo fanboy on all of YouTube. Yes, I would even say he tops Dr. Trey. Harmon Smith doesn't exactly like any other platform aside from Nintendo, and because of that, he spends a lot of his time simply bashing other platforms, going as far as to making a video claiming that PC gaming is dead. How does one make claims like this in the current age when Steam has topped over 1 billion users? Well, I don't know. The guy claimed that PC gaming was dead because Valve wasn't making games anymore. A strange conclusion.
PC gaming is dead. This is something that a lot of people are in denial about. People have been in denial about this for years, I would say, but PC gaming is very much on the decline.
Nonetheless, not so bad, right? I mean, you make a claim like PC gaming is dead, it's definitely gonna get some heads turning. And it's such a bold claim to make, especially when it has no evidence backing it, so I think we're gonna go ahead and give Harmon Smith a B. I'd originally give him a C, but he made a follow-up video where he simply doubled down on the notion that PC gaming was dead. So therefore, Harmon Smith earns himself a B. Next up is everybody's favorite meat-headed moron, Solid Rev.
I don't make mistakes.
Solid Rev is a very unique individual. He's not exactly all there in the head. Back in 2017, Solid Rev decided that he was going to do an overall review of PC gaming and tell you whether it was worth your money or not, and whether you should stick to a console or not. And his final conclusion?
There's been so many people telling me I'm making the move to PC, and that's where I was at, thinking I was in for this much superior universe of gaming, and that's not the case.
You betcha, PC gaming wasn't worth it, because he went with the pre-built and stuffed a GTX 970 in it, and because he saw a few frame drops in Fallout 4, PC gaming was therefore not worth it. also making claims that the online gaming experience on a console is much more convenient.
You know, that's the online is just more convenient on consoles. I don't really enjoy online, but if you want to play console, if you're playing Steam Big Picture mode or you're playing Origin on your big screen TV, you hop on with your controller. Guess what? Destroyed. This is an old point, moot point. Everybody already knows this, but consoles, everybody's playing on a level playing field, and on PC they're not. Is the PC the superior platform? You know what? No. It's just another platform.
Now, normally, someone like Solid Rev, you know, who's just retarded and doesn't know what he's doing, and his experience is completely his fault for not actually researching, I would normally rank him at a C. But recently, this year, Solid Rev gave his second chance at PC gaming and made a second build, and it didn't turn out too good. He's still a very incompetent fool. Doesn't know exactly what he's doing still, and doesn't take advice from other people. But he gave it a second chance, so he doesn't deserve to be too high on the list. I would put Solid Rev at a D, plus 3 points for effort. Now this next console peasant is a very special one, because the stupidity comes from his secondary channel known as Sir Nosa J, or Sir Nosage, but his primary channel is one you might have heard of, one that goes by the name of Daily Dose of Internet. I mean, this video was so bad he went on to unlist it. Daily Dose of Internet claimed a while back that if you were gaming with a controller on the PC, that wasn't strictly PC gaming, so he didn't count it as PC gaming. PC gaming is strictly with a mouse and a keyboard, and if you played with a controller on a PC, that made it something entirely else.
Now, just to be clear, my definition of PC gaming is with a mouse and a keyboard, because I know there's ways you can take like a PS4 controller or an Xbox controller and hook it up to your PC and game on there. But in my opinion, that's not strictly PC gaming, because it's almost as if you're taking both a console and a PC and putting them together to create one super machine. That's almost like its own separate category. I would not consider that to be a console or a PC. That's like its own separate category.
This way he could justify that controllers were exclusive to consoles, and that's why he preferred consoles. How the fuck do you talk? Now, I've seen peasants try making the most ridiculous arguments for consoles, but one of the pro arguments he had for a console was that you could do a backflip while using a controller. Now, Daily Dose of Internet, he doesn't exactly do a lot of anti-PC gaming videos. This was just one bad take, and because of that, I wouldn't normally rank him that high, but my god, was it awful. It was so bad and inexcusably terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Daily Dose of Internet at a B. I mean, with a hot take like that, I don't think I could put him any higher or any lower. Up next is a highlighted peasant, one many might remember by the name of Cervantes PR1, who had one of the juiciest hot takes of 2017, claiming that the PC had no games and that PC gaming was irrelevant because there were no big AAA exclusive titles on the PC, and the few PC exclusives, and I put few in quotes, are irrelevant, even though, you know, the most popular games in the world are, well, PC games. Classic Cervantes PR1. The video was so bad and so negatively received after Fringy and I replied to it that he ended up deleting the video after some time. He made claims that the PC Master Race couldn't call themselves the PC Master Race, because if you're the Master Race, you have to have everything, and the PC doesn't have games like The Last of Us, and that PC gamers were beggars, because all we want are the big AAA console exclusives, while factually ignoring all the big games that are on the PC.
That is some bullshit, because PC Master Races don't have to beg for games, and Master Races get every game. And PC simply does not. If PC is a master race, where the hell is Destiny for the PC? I mean, isn't Destiny one of the most successful, biggest AAA games released this generation? It's a big following for Destiny. Where is Destiny released for the PC?
Indeed, not a very nice take. Now, many would call that an opinion, but I would say that was a straight up lie. And because of such a bad lie, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put Cervantes PR1 at an A, and not for effort. Up next is a legendary console peasant. So legendary. The one and the only Crap Gamer. Quite possibly the biggest Xbox fanboy on all of YouTube, and probably anywhere else in the world. Crap Gamer has had some very, very hot takes. Too many to count. Some of my favorites being when he mainly tried to target the PC gaming platform and mocked PC gamers for being toxic and terrible people, and yet Crap Gamer failed to look in the mirror when he made that video.
It's the deranged PC master race elitist douchebag community. Now, if you were truly superior, you wouldn't need to go into console gamer comment sections and constantly tell people that. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm an Xbox dude. But you don't see me in an insecure type way going into PC, PS4, Wii U comment sections spouting Xbox Master Race. I have to be a total insecure tool to do that. So congratulations, PC elitists, you're complete tools. I'm not interested in, weirdo games. So that takes me to my next thing is games that are on PC don't interest me. I'm not into World of Warcraft or League of Legends, and those are the most popular games on PC. That stuff is really cheesy to me. I'm not interested at all. It just seems really kiddie and amateurish and casual. I'm not into it.
He makes videos with fake news about the Xbox brand and uploads a total of 4 to 5 videos a day, all with epic news about the Xbox in the title. I will be fair to Crap Gamer, and a lot of you might be disappointed on my ranking with Crap Gamer, but Crap Gamer mainly sticks to being anti-Sony. He hasn't really exactly gone after PC gaming a whole lot. He's kept it in his own league, even though, the PlayStation outclasses the Xbox by a lot. And because of that, Crap Gamer really isn't anything special, and therefore I will put him at a B. And the reason he's at a B is for the level of toxicity he has had in the console gaming community, and how much of a target is on his back for the lies and bullshit that he spews all the time. Also for basically telling Xbox gamers that they're obligated and that it's their sheer duty to buy all Xbox exclusives no matter what, even if the scores for it are bad. Just buy Xbox, people. Yes sir, a B for Crap Gamer. Up next, we have everybody's favorite cute little lesbian with the tightest pussy in the world, Brandon.
Brandon once again, and I'm back.
Otherwise known as Morgana Days. He's primarily an anti-Xbox channel that worships Sony and PlayStation. A PlayStation fanboy channel. He's so pro-PlayStation and loves fondling that Sony's cock to the point that he outright worshipped Sony for denying crossplay to Xbox and Nintendo, and mocked Xbox and Nintendo for embracing crossplay because all he wanted was for Sony to succeed, as if he, owned a share of Sony's revenue. This right here is some next level fanboyism.
I made a quote referencing the whole crossplay thing. I said, "Winning means dominating over countless dead bodies, conquer the opponent, crushing them, and stepping over the fallen ones ruthlessly. There's nothing pretty about it, it's actually a cruel thing. If you want to end up to the top, become the devil." And here's the picture, which is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Xbox and Nintendo survive together, and in the bottom, PlayStation with the middle finger, conquer alone. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight, man. It's pretty lonely up there.
But Morgana Days has taken the L and admitted himself, so he's not so bad. He's smart enough to steer away from PC gaming because, he'd get pounded like the little lesbian he is. So we'll put Morgana Days at a D. Up next, we have a very, 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 very special console peasant because he claims to be a PC gamer as well, but has a lot of console peasant-like symptoms. Falcon from GameRanks. Holy shit. Falcon has had some really bad takes on the GameRanks channel, but one of his worst takes yet comes from a video titled 10 Console Gaming Myths Debunked. A video where Falcon attempts to debunk 10 made-up myths about console gaming to try and make it look better. And one of those myths was that apparently paying for online is stupid, and he debunks it by claiming that paying for online is not stupid. Holy fuck.
For the idea that paying for online gaming is stupid. Sure, you don't pay for online gaming on PC, but there's also no such thing as Xbox Game Pass on PC. I mean, unless you get the PC version of Xbox Game Pass, but that costs money there too. PlayStation Plus and Xbox Game Pass are both incredible value deals, and it's just not a thing that we get in the free package, so to speak.
Because there was Game Pass, even though that's a separate service, and because there's good value deals and paying for online when paying for online already gives it no value. It was bad. It was a really, really bad take. It was stupid. And Falcon is just not the smartest guy in the group. And for a take so bad, so anti-consumer, we're gonna go ahead and put Falcon at an A. Up next is a console peasant that claims to be a PC gamer hard 8 times. You might know him as the guy.
Wow, you're the guy! Yeah, you're 35 and you're the guy! Yeah!
Who claimed that there's no game on the PC that looks as good as God of War. That our $2,000 PCs can't run anything that looks as good as God of War, and that we're all jealous and angry, and that we're mad.
So, PC gamers, I have a simple question. What on the PC looks better than God of War? God of War looks better than every game on the PC. And y'all spent thousands of dollars. I said y'all spent thousands of dollars for your rig. Now I know what you're going to try to bring up. I know you're going to try to talk about 60 frames per second. Well, guess what? Nobody cares. Console gamers don't care. We love the cinematic experience. You mad? Come on, PC gamers, are you mad? Well, boo-hoo. This is the video for you to boo-hoo on.
I mean, he did claim it was a troll video, but then he ended up blocking me on Twitter and getting really butthurt after I responded to it. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just assume it was his opinion, even though it was really bad. So I'm gonna place him at a D. Because at least he stands up to Black Bond. Self-proclaimed PC gamer. In fact, he's one of the most recent console peasant debunkings I've gone through. You might know him more because of the drama surrounding him and me. But yes, I am talking about David DeFranco. He's a PC gamer, Frit. Now you're just labeling everybody a console peasant. Console peasant is a mentality, more than it is through your actions. And David DeFranco, holy crap, this guy claimed so many false things about the PC platform while being a quote-unquote informed PC gamer. 2 of those bold claims being that there was no split-screen games on the PC, and that couch co-op was mainly a console thing, basically showing that he does no research when making his videos.
Perfectly fine with playing games on PC with my friends on Discord and chatting with my chat room over here. It's an experience that really is incredible. But part of me really does miss that local multiplayer experience that you just can't get on PC. Unless, again, you set up a LAN party, which requires a ton of work.
His second really bad hot take was that PCs don't belong in the living room hooked up to a TV with you on a couch and a controller in your hand. No, PCs need to stay on a desktop. That's where they belong. And consoles are for the living room. And that's strictly how it's supposed to be. Holy shit, a really bad hot take.
But David, you can play PC on TV. Yeah, you can, but I strongly believe PCs belong on a desk. PCs do not, I repeat, do not belong in the living room. It's just not a seamless experience. Even with like the Steam Big Picture experience or whatever it's called, or the Steam controller, I strongly believe, guys, like PCs do not belong in the living room.
Normally, I would have him at an S rank because of the false copyright strike he put on my channel and all the drama that spewed from it, but I'm trying to keep personal matters aside, so I will set David DeFranco at an A. Why? Because when you're a PC gamer for many years and you're still spewing out this bullshit, you are worse than a console fanboy because you're downright spewing misinformation. Alright, for this next one, you all saw it coming. Come on, I know you did. You didn't actually think I would make a tier list without the most infamous peasant of them all. Well, peasant slash fanboy. Yes, of course, I'm talking about JTech TV. Ignoring the fiasco he had last year where he was continuously stalking girls online and trying to hit up on them and making sexual advances, JTech has spent, the past 8 years on YouTube, not growing his channel, and of course, going after PC gamers. JTech is a very special individual. He claims that those that want PlayStation games on the PC are beggars. He also goes on to claim that Neo would never come to the PC, that Crash Bandicoot would never come to the PC, that Monster Hunter World would never come to the PC. He also follows it up by telling people to make it known how proud they are of PlayStation and that they should show pride in the PlayStation brand by rubbing exclusives in the face of other gamers who aren't PlayStation gamers. He is of course an elitist, and a part of the PlayStation Legion. Heck, I think he might run the whole thing. And what's more, when games that he claimed would never come to the PC end up coming to the PC, he goes on long Twitter tirades and cries about it on YouTube like a fat baby.
But throughout this video, you will see people begging for Spider-Man and Days Gone on a level that you probably thought you would never see. I told people, if I found you begging for games, I was going to expose you. Did I believe that it was going to be a lot of Xbox fans too? Nah, not really. I thought it was going to be mostly PC fans. What you will see is that there are more PC fans begging for Days Gone, and there's a lot more Xbox fans complaining about Spider-Man being exclusive. Seeing as though you guys are going to have 3 Crash Bandicoots on 3 different platforms, there should be no reason for any of you 3 platform holders to be begging for Spider-Man. There is no reason why Spider-Man needs to.
I'm not a primary PC gamer. I game more on console than on my gaming laptop. You, however, are a PC warrior, and I would expect you to actually have 2 games underneath your armpits.
2 games. Okay. Let's see. I have Undertale. That's a PC exclusive. I have Visceral Cleanup. That's a PC exclusive.
What the fuck is Undertale?
You don't know what Undertale is. You're kidding me.
No.
You don't know what Undertale is. Are you laughing because you don't know what the game is?
Real, what is Undertale?
You don't know what Undertale is.
Go search it on let me go search it on Metacritic.
Don't get me wrong, J-Tech is toxic. Nobody wants to be around him. He's not good for your reputation. But J-Tech is meme material. He's a goldmine of comedy. People just point and laugh at him. He doesn't exactly convince people not to play on the PC because he's not smart enough to be that convincing. If J-Tech was intelligent, he would probably be higher on this list. So I am going to go ahead and put J-Tech on an A. And finally, at the bottom of the barrel, we have the one, the only, Colt Eastwood. If you think there wasn't a bigger Xbox fanboy than Crap Gamer, holy shit. See, Crap Gamer doesn't really know about tech, and Crap Gamer doesn't know how to convince people on his bullshit. Colt Eastwood, on the other hand, is a dumb man's version of an intelligent man. Colt Eastwood has committed the greatest crime. The crime being that he is a PC gamer, sort of. He knows about PC gaming, yet he still chooses to misinform people. One of his greatest crimes being that he tried to justify that the Xbox One X was of higher value than a $500 PC by building a $500 PC, and in order to artificially inflate its price, he included a $250 Blu-ray player and a network card and a Windows key. And people ate this shit up. Holy shit.
In order to game at 4K, which hasn't been feasible recently unless spending $1,000 to $1,500, 4K power comes from a couple of mainstream cards, like the RX 580 and the GTX 1080. Although the 1070 can get the job done in a lot of games. But these new consoles are finally competing with hardcore PC gamers and their graphics. And PC elitists are clearly not happy about it. You won't see a PC elitist ridiculing Nintendo, because Nintendo doesn't encroach on their territory. A mobile gaming system with cheerful, family-oriented games doesn't threaten the hundreds of dollars PC gamers have invested in getting high-end graphics. With the Xbox One X and even the PS4 Pro, consoles finally have the hardware to give you PC quality graphics. Visuals you won't see in a $500 PC.
What's more, Colt Eastwood seems to believe that the Xbox, whatever its name is, will be just under a 2080 Ti in power for just about $500. People follow Colt Eastwood because they think he knows what he's talking about, when in reality he doesn't. He purposefully misinforms the consumers to push his pro-Xbox narrative, and because of that, he is worse than your J-Tech or your Crap Gamer. That's why Colt Eastwood belongs in the one and the only exclusive S tier. And just like that, there's your console peasant tier list. Cry about it in the comment section. Let me know the peasants I missed out on. Let me know how big of a faggot I am for not doing the list the way you wanted. If it was up to you, how would you arrange this list? But there's your video, okay? Watch it. Quit crying. Daddy Frit is gonna plump up those butt cheeks and he will be ready for you. But until then, I'll be seeing all of you and your gorgeous, sexy faces very soon.
Fritanga sucks ass.
Hey, you know who's getting all those Vic roids?